if at least one of the wheels, there is some issue in at least one of the wheels, you lose your balance, right? So it is very important to achieve a balance in all these four areas of life, such as health, relationship, career, and finance. So by all these practices, you won't believe that I have achieved a very good stability in all these four areas of life. So when it comes to health, I've been suffering with a lot of gut issues and all different issues in the past 1 year. So I've healed a lot of them. I'm still healing. So healing is like a journey. So it has given me immense benefits in my health. When it comes to my relationship, I would say that I did not have a good relationship with many people in my life, in my family. But with this practice of Ho'oponopono and some other techniques, I've taken my relationship to the next level. How many of you here would want to take your relationship to the next level? Type in I or me in the chat box if you want to take your relationship to the next level. Type in I or me in the chat box if you want to take your relationship to the next level. Yeah, yes, Jasiji. Yeah, yes, Jeevan. Thank you. Yeah, you can type I or me in the chat box if you want to take your relationship to the next level. Not everyone. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Shweta ji. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So the another area which have gained a lot of success is my career. So I was like doing only a 9 to 6 kind of software job. But by mastering some healing techniques, not only I have gained good position in my job, I've also become a coach. So it was my dream actually. I did not have any specific time for this, but I had always had a purpose in my life to become a coach. I got immense opportunities. So along with my job now, I have also become a peace mastery coach, and I've been helping hundreds of people in achieving good results in their life in all these four areas: health, relationship, career, and finance. So when it comes to finance part, we all know how difficult it is in nowadays to earn money, right? So my finances have also improved a lot. So I have attracted multiple sources of passive income after following all these techniques. So what I felt was I was like stuck in a loop. I was not getting any what to do. I was listening to myself and I was not getting a proper path in my life. Then I stopped listening to myself. I hired a coach. I listened to what he said, and boom, I've seen a very good growth in all these four areas of life. Now, I am with a purpose that to share these things and teach this to thousands and thousands of people and help them come out of that loop, help them come out of that vicious cycle they're stuck in. So, how many of you here want to achieve in all the four areas of how many of you here wants to achieve a good success in all these four areas of life? Just type in HRCM in the chat box. If you want to achieve a success in all the four areas of life, just type in HRCM in the chat box. Believe me, guys, this is really true. So if you can relate this with your life, you can see that once you have a struggle in your health, it starts affecting your career, your finance, your relationship. If you have issues in your relationship, you start struggling in your career, finance. So all these four areas of life, they are interconnected. Do you agree with me? Just type in yes in the chat box if you agree with me that all these four areas, they're interconnected. Just type in yes in the chat box if you agree with me that yes, all these four areas, they are related to each other. ऐसा नहीं होगा कि like you you only focus on one area and everything will be good. No. So this life is a journey wherein हमको ये चारों wheels को we need to keep a balance. Yeah, if one of the wheel gets disturbed, you should be in a position to just bring it back to balance so that your life always stays peaceful. See, situations aate jate rahegi. Everyone agree with that, right? But how do we handle it is what matters. Are we thinking that okay, ye mere साथ ही क्यों हुआ, and we get stuck in that for years? We don't see any hope. Yes, that happens with many of us, right? Yes, it happens with many of us, but only few people take some courage. Only few people are committed like you all, and they take a step forward. Yeah. So once again, I welcome your lovely audience to this webinar on this weekend. Thank you so much for giving a precious time to me. So, do I have your permission to start? Just type in yes in the chat box if I have your permission to start the main thing which all of us are here, the sleep like a baby. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So we'll begin with some of the technique. First, we'll understand like नींद important क्यों है? Why the sound sleep is important? See, sleep is something which we all have been neglecting. Like some of us here might have been struggling with sleep from years, but we have not taken much attention on that. Okay, नींद ही तो है ना, आज नहीं तो कल सो जाएंगे, but we have been neglecting that. And is the sleep really impacting your life? Just type in yes in the webinar if sleep is really impacting your life. See, don't feel shy to reply. We all are here on the same boat. हम सब यहाँ सीखने आए हैं. Yes. Yeah, we all are a family. So you think that we all are a family. Guys, if you can see me, just if it's fine, turn on your cameras so that I have a very good interaction with you. If it's fine, you can just turn on your cameras. Yep, thank you, Patilji. If it's fine, please turn on your cameras, guys, so that we can have a good interaction as well. Yeah. Okay, so why sound sleep is important? It keeps you focused, energetic, and improves the productivity. Can you imagine a day that you did not sleep and the next morning when you get up, how are your energy levels? Not high, right? They'll be low, right? You won't feel even to walk, you won't feel even to do some work. So it really improves your productivity, right? So once you're low in energy, we tend to postpone some important works which we have planned actually, right? किसी ने प्लान किया होगा कि like आज ये करेंगे वो करेंगे, but what we do, okay, we don't feel like to do and we just lose that one productive day, right? We cancel many of our things, we postpone it, and the things keep on delaying, right? How many of you agree with me? Yeah, we keep on delaying things, right? Trust me, guys, the right time to do anything is just now, right now. So अभी जो वक्त चला गया ना फिर नहीं आएगा. If you plan something for tomorrow after 1 hour, you're never going to start it. I promise you. You're going to just keep on postponing it, and postponing it. If you're committed to take some actions, just do it right now. So once we start learning the techniques, I'm going to take some promises from you today to leave few things, to start few things. And you're going to do this right now from today itself. Yeah. Okay. So good health. So sleep really impacts our health as well. So we have seen that today many of the lifestyle diseases like BP, sugar, they all have very good role when it compared. I mean, when it comes to your sleep. We don't know. We don't. We think that okay, ये कोई common problem है या सबको आ रही है आजकल. No, we have to change our mindset if you are in this thinking that okay, ये तो डायबिटीज ही है, इंडिया तो डायबिटीज का कैपिटल है, सबको आ रहा है, कोई नहीं, ये तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. नो गाइस, नो. These all are just lifestyle disorders which can easily be corrected with some good lifestyle changes, such like Sleep is one of them in that. Yeah. And workout. This is one of the thing which we tend to neglect. हम सोचते हैं क्या वर्कआउट करना है यार, चल खाओ पियो मौज करो, we think, right? No, guys, workout is very important in life. So if you're really deprived from sleep, you won't be able to work out. Yes, no, right? How many of you agree with me that if you didn't have a good night's sleep, would you be able to work out? Yeah, no, right? So sound sleep is really, really important for us to plan our day very well, which includes everything like your workout, your plans, what you have done, like your targets which you have set for that day. जो भी काम तुमने प्लान किया है आज के लिए, वो करने के लिए एनर्जी चाहिए, इंस्पिरेशन चाहिए, मोटिवेशन चाहिए। ये सब चीजें कहाँ से आती है? आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि स्लीप एक से सब आ जाएगी। स्लीप इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग आई एम सेइंग। Why we all spend one third of our lives in sleeping? Have you ever imagined? If sleep was not that important, हम अपनी वन थर्ड ऑफ जिंदगी हम नींद में गुजारते हैं, राइट? 8 hours if you sleep per day, you spend one third of your life in sleeping, right? Yeah, so sleep is that much important. Yep, and helps you maintain or lose weight. Like many of us here struggle to maintain the weight or lose weight. Sleep is one of the biggest factor to contributing it. Sleep, lack of sleep bring in stress, which makes it really hard for people to lose weight. Or if someone wants to maintain weight, it really becomes very hard for us to manage weight. Helps you plan your day very well. Imagine कि बहुत अच्छी नींद लेके उठे हो सुबह, सब कुछ टाइम टेबल जैसे अपने प्लान किया उस हिसाब से जा रहा है. It feels so good, right? So whatever we have planned for this day, we have achieved it. ये छोटे छोटे विन्स जो होते हैं ना, the step by step wins we do each day, right? That gives us immense success in life. हम सोचते हैं कि यार सक्सेस ऐसे नहीं आती है यार. We have to plan things. We have to be consistent to it. For that, each and every day of our life is important. You agree with me? Each and every day of our life is important, right? If you want to have a good life, planning is very important. And to plan things and to execute it, you all need energy, right? Energy, focus, motivation, सब चाहिए होता है, right? Yeah. So stay in a good mood. Stay in a good mood is one of the important things which a sound sleep gives us. इमेजिन करो कि आप रात को अच्छे से सोए नहीं, और व्हेन यू वेक अप इन द मॉर्निंग, हाउ हाउ डू यू फील गुड मूड, और डू यू फील लाइक अभी और नींद अच्छी नहीं है, थोड़ी देर और सोना चाहिए? डू यू फील दैट, राइट? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू रिलेट टू दिस? टाइप इन यस इन द चैट बॉक्स. इफ यू रिलेट टू व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, जस्ट टाइप इन यस इन द chat box. Yes, Shweta ji, thank you. Yeah, so our brain functions well. There are few organs in our body which works continuously for us: brain, heart, lungs. It works continuously for us, right? Brain is one of the important thing wherein हम इतने सारे थॉट्स क्रिएट करते हैं एक दिन में, राइट? थाउजेंड्स एंड थाउजेंड्स ऑफ थॉट्स, मतलब इतना प्रोसेसिंग करता है ब्रेन. तो उसे भी थोड़ा रेस्ट चाहिए होता है ना. सो व्हेन यू स्लीप, some parts of your brain really requires that important rest for it to be ready for the next day with full of positivity, full of good thoughts and everything. So brain functioning is one of the important thing which we get out of a good sound sleep. Maintain good relationship. We think how is relationship important? How is relationship connected to sleep? You might be having this question. It is important, guys. Let me give an example. सोचो कि तुम रात को बराबर सोए नहीं, and it's like Sunday morning. Your spouse or your wife wants to go out to on a long drive with you. What you'll say? No, अभी तो मुझे नींद नहीं आई है, मैंने चलूंगा आज. I'm just giving one example. Yeah. So this year impacts your relationship. If it continues, keep on continuously happening, it gives impact to your relationship with your spouses, your kids, everyone. ऑफिस ऑफिस में भी if you didn't have a good night's sleep, ऑफिस तो जाना ही पड़ेगा. Office maybe you will not be in a good mood to work, and that might even disturb your relationship with your boss, with your colleagues, right? You agree with me, right? Yeah. So these are the important factors why sound sleep is important. Now, let us see what are the factors that is affecting sleep. This is very important, guys. So, इनमें से ही कोई एक रीजन होगा which we people are like this is one of the reason why we are struggling with good sleep. So, the first one is chattering mind. जैसे ही सोने जाते हो ना, मन चालू हो जाता है. यू स्टार्ट थिंकिंग ऑफ समथिंग, यू स्टार्ट गेट इन्वॉल्व इन दैट, एंड वो दिमाग चलते रहता है, चलते रहता है, चलते रहता है. द क्लॉक स्टार्ट टिकिंग. 12 बज गए, 1 बज गए, 2 बज गए, एंड यू डोंट फॉल स्लीप. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू रिलेट this with themselves, that yes, the chattering mind affects their sleep? Just type in yes in the chat box. Yes, yes, Shweta ji. Yes, Jeevan ji. Yes. So this happens with, as per the research, this is the main reason, one of the main culprit for your good sleep. The chattering mind is what is one of the main reason, that doesn't allow you to go for a good night's sleep. And when you wake up in the morning, you feel like, यार इतना इतना काम कर लिया, दिमाग इतना भारी लगता है कि जाने पूरी रात वो काम करते ही रहा है और सो बिल्कुल रेस्ट नहीं लिया, ऐसा लगता है, राइट? या And so the next another important thing which disturbs our sleep is lack of peace in life. So हम लोग ना इतने इमोशंस दिल में कैरी करके रखते हैं ना, एंगर, इरिटेशन, jealousy, every emotion we carry in our heart, yeah, we carry it in our body. That disturbs our peace like anything. Have you seen a kid? एक kid जब रोता है ना, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि वो सैड है. When a kid laughs, it doesn't mean he's happy. He just expresses it. But what are we doing? हम सब emotions को अंदर दबा के रखे, right? How many of you agree that we are just keeping all the emotions inside and we are not expressing it? We forget, हम भूल गए चीजों को express करना. Yes? How many of you relate that you agree that yes, we forgot to express our emotions, right? So I teach my students how to live the life of a kid. बचपन में कितना शांति होती थी. Anything happens, we used to always be in peaceful state, right? Who wants again that life back of a kid? Just type in kid in the chat box if you again want to live that life of a kid again. It is possible. It's not impossible. It is possible. One thought can take you up. One thought can take you down. It's just that simple thing. Yeah. Not everyone here want to live the life of a kid. I see only few people. Yes, Arundhati ji. Yes. Arundhati ji, no, Arundhati ji. We won't have the recording. Sorry. Yes, Jeevan ji. Guys, I want everyone to be interactive, guys. सब लोग type कीजिए. The reason I am asking you to type is, as and when you be attend and you type, your subconscious is listening to you and it will start working for you. That you're taking some action on this. You're giving a valuable time to me, so just be interactive so that you be involved. And are you feeling good or are you feeling boring? Just let me know if you feel boring, okay? So I'll try to add some fun as well in between. So I don't want you to be bored here with this, yeah? We're not in some lecture class or something like that. Yeah, we all here to learn something, to enjoy this webinar. Yeah, to take some points from this and just apply it. Yeah. Yeah. So as I said, like we hide in a lot of emotions inside us. So carrying the relationship issues, this is also again hiding the emotions. कोई ऐसी चीज होती है ना जो हम बहुत सालों से याद रखते हैं. अभी जैसे एक बात याद रख, आई लास्ट यू सम इमेजिन क्वेश्चन, आई लास्ट यू वन क्वेश्चन. 1 वीक पहले, लास्ट सैटरडे को तुमने लंच में क्या खाया था, आपको याद है क्या? डू एनीवन रिमेम्बर व्हाट डिड दे हैव इन द लास्ट सैटरडे लंच? Just type in the chat box if they remember. Yes or no? No, no, right? But do you remember a fight which you had with your spouse or with someone you love? 10 साल पहले, 15 साल पहले भी है वो फाइट हुई होगी. Don't we remember it yet? Yes. See how we are keeping ourselves, how we are treating ourselves. You see, छोटी चीजों को, नफरत को, गुस्सा को इतना अंदर दबा के रखते हैं हम. वी कैरी इट ऑन फॉर लाइफ, लाइफ एंड लाइफ. एंड सी यू सी, 10-15 साल पहले की बात याद है पर 1 वीक पहले की बात याद नहीं है. तो at the end of this webinar, we're gonna have a wonderful forgiveness meditation wherein we'll heal our relationship with one of our closed ones whom we are bothered, whom we are having issues from past few years. I promise I'm going to give you a fantastic experience at the end of this webinar. So please do stay till the end. Yeah. Okay. And another reason why someone has anyone encountered this कि अभी आज सोने जा रहे हो और सोते ही तुमको डर लगता है कि यार नींद आएगी नहीं आएगी आज. And that fear doesn't allow you to sleep. How many of you relate this? कि आज नींद आएगी नहीं आएगी? Yes. जसी जी, यस. होता है राइट, कि सोने जाते हैं और यार अभी सोने गए, अब नींद आएगी नहीं आएगी आज. एंड देन क्लॉक कीप्स टिकिंग, टिक 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 टिक, राइट. So this is also as per the estimates, 10 to 15% of the people who are having insomnia, this is the primary reason in this, that fear of falling asleep. This happened with me as well. I suffered with this for 2 months, guys. जैसे सोने जाता था ना, मस्त आज अच्छा सोऊंगा करके बेड पे सोने जाता था, नींद आ रही थी, नींद आ रही है, नहीं आ रही, आ रही नहीं. इट अगेन आई यूज्ड टू गेट लाइक, ओह माय गॉड. सो दिस रियली ट्रबल्ड मी अ लॉट. सो नो वरीज, everything is possible, everything is achievable. We all are here to learn. We learn today and we'll get that sleep like a baby again. Yeah. And in some factors, some 2 to 3% of cases, we have some nutritional deficiencies as well, like vitamins D, C, E, B6, B12. These are very minor, very minor people face these issues, but yes, sometimes some nutritional deficiencies also cause issues. So because of that, we recommend like everyone uh, take sunlight every day for at least 20 minutes. Like vitamin D is one of the main thing which causes some sleep disturbance. Yep. So yeah, and another reason or another thing I would say is no physical activity and improper diet. See, ऐसे we are in nowadays ऐसे life में आ गए हम कि ये IT jobs or whatever jobs, we are just sitting, sitting and sitting. We are not bothered about what are we eating. Are we moving our body? We are sitting, sitting on the chairs for continuous long hours. Yeah, so that shouldn't be the case, guys. Yeah, okay. So this will really affect your sleep. So in the techniques, in the coming forward, in the next slides, we are going to learn how to follow few good habits and good things that will give us good sleep. So yeah, we'll just see that in the coming slides. Gut issues, depression, anxiety. This is one of the reason again why which affects sleep. This can be because of various reasons. Like the anxiety can be because of various reasons. The depression can be because of the various reasons. So this depression and sleep, they are interconnected. You have anxiety, you have bad sleep. You have bad sleep, you have anxiety. So this can happen like vice versa as well. Like some people face anxiety because of lack of sleep. Some people have anxiety because, as some people they have anxiety, they have lack of sleep. So these are like two things which are interrelated to each other. Dependency on certain pills. Like sometimes what we think is, okay, नींद नहीं आ रही है, तो कोई डॉक्टर के पास जाके कोई पिल ले लेंगे, and we start being dependent on those pills, and then that continues for a long time, and our body gets dependent on that pills कि वो पिल के बगैर नींद आती नहीं है, और जो नींद पिल से आती है, that's not as deep and as good as you get a natural sleep. You agree with me, right? जो नींद पिल से आती है वो नेचुरल नींद से कोई कंपैरिजन ही नहीं है, राइट? द नेचुरल इज नेचुरल थिंग, राइट? या So disturbance by kids or other persons. तो ये भी किसी 1% और 2% ऑफ केस में होता है कि आप सोने जाते हो, घर पे बच्चे आपको चिल्लाते हैं, आपको जगा देते हैं, फिर से आपको नींद नहीं आती है. Do you relate? Do any of you relate with this? Like you go to sleep and your sleep gets disturbed as someone have disturbed you, like your kids or someone at home, they are shouting, they are watching TV in loud sound. Yes, yes, Patel ji. Yes, Jesse ji. Yes, so these are the common things which affect our sleep. And the most important one, which nowadays everyone is facing, a lot of screen time. Instagram, I don't know what all things. I just stopped it by the way, so I don't remember. I only remember Instagram, YouTube Reels. We just keep on scrolling, scrolling, and scrolling. How many of you are really addicted? I would say addicted. This is an addiction with the screen. Just type in yes in the chat box if you're addicted with the screen. Just type in the chat box, guys. There's nothing to say. Every one of you is here and even I was addicted. I was watching reels for 2 to 3 hours continuously. Yeah. Okay. So these are all the things which affect our sleep. इसमें से ही reasons है maximum 90% of the people with insomnia, these are only the factors which affect. Okay, there might be some 10% other factors which can be specific to some person, but these are all the main things which can cause you a lack of sleep. Yeah. And the next is, what are the impacts of sleep deprivation? क्या होगा अगर इफ यू कीप ऑन डिलेइंग दिस कि आज नहीं बाद में सो जाएंगे, एंड यू कीप ऑन जस्ट थिंकिंग कि ओके कुछ नहीं होगा ना आज नहीं सोने से. So these are all the few things which can happen, like stressed out during the day, lack of concentration, gut issues, BP, heart attacks, diabetes, relationship issues, anger, irritation, frustration, weight gain, issues related to finance, your career. You're not able to spend the quality time with your near and dear ones. You don't have enough energy to work out. You're stressed, your anxiety, you're in depression. You start forgetting things. At last, it increases the risk of death. Yeah. So I just took this points very quickly because I don't want to scare you guys or like that. I'm just making you aware. All these other things which can, but I really appreciate that you have taken the right step to achieve this, to cause a good sleep, so that we all have a very good and a peaceful life. Yeah. So now, do I have your permission to share with you the 10 techniques which can help us to achieve a good, peaceful, deep sleep? Just type in yes in the chat box if you are all ready to learn these techniques. Just type in Praveen. Yeah, yes, or teach me. Yes, 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 yes. I want an yes for everyone, then we'll go, then we'll move to the top 10 techniques which everyone of us here are waiting. Yes, yes, I want an yes for everyone. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Neelaji. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. So let's just start implementing and learning these 10 techniques which can really help you to achieve a good deep sleep like a baby. Yeah. So how many of you here, like, what is coming in your way of having a consistent sleep habit? Like, ऐसा हो सकता है कि you're not able to sleep at a consistent time every day because you're traveling, because of your job. Just type in the reason that is not allowing you to. If you are not consistently sleeping every day, like you don't have a good sleep pattern, then type in what is the reason that is not allowing you, so that it can help me to share with you some good things. Like, what is the reason that is not allowing you to sleep consistently? Like, तुम प्लान करते हो कि आज 10 बजे सोना है मुझे every day, but you're not able to, because of certain responsibilities, because of your, yes, anything it can be. Continuous thoughts and fear. Yes, yes, Shweta ji. Yes, Suman ji. Getting a lot of thoughts. My mind is going to sleep. Yes. and it can be also your jobs as well, that your jobs are not allowing you to go to sleep at proper time. It can be because you are in a job where it requires a lot of traveling. Yeah. Okay, Jeevan ji, I good. Yeah, anxiety for no reason. Sometimes anxiety of death, thoughts, stress. Okay, stress over career. Jesse, yeah, good, good, good. Yes. So yeah, these are the common reasons: anxiety, overthinking, and all. Yes, Ranjan, I'll never wake early. Even if I try to sleep early, I'll never wake early. Yeah. So consistency is one of the most important, and it's a small, simple but powerful technique which really helps you improve your sleep pattern. So, guys, how many of you promise me that from today you will try to plan some time and you'll just go to sleep in that time? No worries, sleep, neend aayegi nahi, don't worry about that. But this is one of the technique you'll start today. Just promise me. Type in I in the chat box if you promise me that you'll start practicing this habit from today. Only Patil ji, and not everyone is interested. Yeah, Jesse ji. Guys, this is really amazing and powerful technique. एक दिन नहीं. If you consistently make a sleep pattern ना, what will happen ना? Your that part of brain, उसको पता चल जाता है कि अरे 10 बज गए हैं, अभी 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 सोने का टाइम हो गया है. देन इट रियली हेल्प्स यू कि उस टाइम में तुमको नींद आना चालू हो जाती है. एक दो दिन में पता नहीं चलेगा. दिस और सो एज ए सेड कंसिस्टेंसी, you have to consistently follow this consistency. Yes, everyone, awesome, awesome. I see everyone will start practicing this today, from today onwards. Awesome. So just start maintaining some routine. Like उठने का time you don't decide now. You just decide कि कितने बजे सोना है. Keep a window कि मैं 10 से 10:30 के बीच में सोऊंगा every day या सोऊंगी every day. या morning time you don't worry about it. If your night time is proper and maintained ना, morning का time automatically हो जाएगा. एक बार आपने किसी डेस्टिनेशन के प्रति आपने अपना आप यू स्टार्टेड ट्रैवलिंग टुवर्ड्स सम डेस्टिनेशन. डेस्टिनेशन तो पहुंचना ही है ना, थोड़ी देर, कभी थोड़ी जल्दी या लेट, राइट? यू विल, यस रंजन, इट ऑल डिपेंड्स ऑन योर कंसिस्टेंसी. ऐसा कोई गुड टाइम बैड टाइम नहीं होता है. इट्स लाइक you set something for you and you make it consistent, that's a good time for you. So did that answer your question, Ranjan ji? कि जो टाइम आपने अपने लिए सेट कर दिया है, दैट्स अ गुड टाइम. ऐसा कोई फिक्स टाइम नहीं कि 10 बजे सोने जाना है. बट एज पर साइंस व्हाट दे से इज 10 to 2 is the time where our sleep is very deep actually. If you follow this habit, 10 to 2 is the time wherein you can have a deep peaceful sleep. अगर वो 4 घंटे अगर आपने अच्छे से सो लिए ना, बाकी 2 बजे के बाद, इवन इफ यू डिडंट हैव अ गुड स्लीप ना, यू विल फील एनर्जेटिक इन द मॉर्निंग डेफिनेटली. So 10 to 2 is one of the important time, but it's okay if your work or if that's not allowing you to sleep at 10, it's fine, perfectly fine, no issues. Yeah, so this is one of the important technique which we have promised to start from today. And let's go to the second technique. So how many of you here, they inform your family members at home before going to sleep कि अभी मैं सोने जा रहा हूँ करके? How many of you inform that I'm going to sleep now? Just type in chat, I in the chat box if you inform your family members that you're going to. Yes, yes, Jesse ji. I'll tell you why important it is. Yes, Jesse ji, only one. Yeah. So the environment in which we are sleeping, that is also one of the important thing which can give us a good night's sleep. When I say environment, आप जहाँ पे सोते हो ना, वहाँ का lighting, it should be very dim light. You should have some nice room which have a good smell, like you can use some scent or some oils, some essential oils, and you can inform your family members that you're going to sleep so that you're not disturbed. 10 बजे आए, आपको नींद आ गई, फिर कोई आके बुलाता है, कितना इरिटेशन होता है, राइट? अच्छी नींद आ गई, उठा दिया. सो दिस इज वन ऑफ द इम्पोर्टेंट रीजन व्हाई आई एम सेइंग इफ रियली यू आर स्टेइंग इन अ big family, it is really important to inform that okay, you're sleeping so that you're not disturbed. You keep your phone in the silent mode, right? No disturbance in that, कि किसी का फोन नहीं आया. गाइस, इफ इवन इफ यू आर वर्किंग ना, जस्ट कीप सम टाइम कि ये टाइम के बाद सोने जाना है, फोन को दूर रख देना है बस. so that no one calls you. Even if they call, no problem, you can answer it next day. Yeah, if something emergency, something comes up, yes, then that we can pick it up. But yeah, that doesn't happen every day, right? So the emergency calls every day to aata nahi hai, right? So once in a while, it's perfectly fine. So the environment in which we sleep is really really important. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि हम एक सो रहे हैं कहीं पे, और जो बाजू में हमारे सो रहा है वो स्नोरिंग कर रहा है जोर से, या इवन दैट कैन ऑल्सो disturb sleep, right? So the environment in which you sleep really matters. Really, it gives you a good night's sleep. So promise me that from today you're gonna implement this practice as well. That you'll inform, you'll keep your room really good so that you'll keep it really cluttered. No, just declutter your rooms. If it's like full messy hai, so just make it clean, neat, and because that's the place you're spending a 1/3 of your life, right? So that should be really organized. So just promise me I in the chat box if you're gonna start this practice from today. Just type in I in the chat box if you're gonna practice this from today. Guys, I want this to everyone. I want this promise from everyone. We all are here to achieve a good sleep and peace, right? So just type in I in the chat box if you're gonna start this implementing today. Don't think that this is a small thing, it doesn't matter. You start practicing, you start following it, and you just let me know how it impacts you. Yeah, okay, thank you. And electronic devices. So as we mentioned in the beginning, a lot of screen time is really bad for our sleep. Suppose you have planned that you will be sleeping at 10:30. Just before an hour, you stop watching all the screens, you stop watching your phone, you stop watching any electronic devices. Then उस 1 hour में क्या करना है वो आगे डिस्कस करते हैं हम आगे टेक्निक्स में. But just stop watching any reels you're watching, or you're doing any chatting with your friends in WhatsApp. Just leave the phone, just leave all the electronic gadgets from you. At least 1 hour, you need at least 1 hour before you need to keep this. Definitely 1 hour, जीवन. 1 hour is definitely like 10:30 को सोने जाते हो ना, 9 or 9:30 तक you have to completely stop. And this one practice will give you immense benefits. क्योंकि ये भी बहुत रीजन से हो रहा है. क्यों बोल तो जब हम सोने जाते हैं, वी वॉच समथिंग ना, दैट माइंड कीप्स ऑन लिजनिंग टू दैट थिंग्स. यू थिंक दैट ओके तुम देख रहे हो, बट योर सबकॉन्शियस माइंड ना उस चीज़ों को इंटरप्रिटेशन करना चालू करता है. सपोज यू आर वॉचिंग समथिंग, यू आर वॉचिंग सम रील, उसमें से कुछ ऐसा ऑडियो वीडियो यू वॉच इट, राइट? योर माइंड, सो दैट इज वन ऑफ द मेन रीजन फॉर द ओवर थिंकिंग. ये जो चैटरिंग माइंड होता है ना, वॉचिंग दिस रील्स वीडियोस, दिस इज वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट रीजन वाई योर माइंड की, बिकॉज तुम सोने से पहले माइंड को एम्प्टी नहीं कर रहे हो तुम, और उसमें इंफॉर्मेशन पास कर रहे हो तुम. बिफोर स्लीपिंग इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू एम्प्टी योर माइंड. हाउ टू डू दैट विल लर्न इन द next the techniques. But instead of emptying your minds, you're still uploading or more data into it. Yes, how many of you would promise me that you would start practicing this from today? Just type in I in the chat box if you promise this. I promise you, if you promise me this, you're gonna achieve a very good sleep, and this overthinking will stop. We have a conscious mind, we have a subconscious mind. Conscious mind can, now we are all in the conscious state. But when you watch some audio video visuals, your subconscious mind it understands the language of this, the visuals and audio. So जब भी कोई विजुअल्स देखते हो ना, ऐसा होता है किसी के साथ कि आप कोई सीरियल देख के सो रहे हो और आपको रात को सपने में आता है वो सीरियल या यानी मूवी. टाइप इन जस्ट इन द चैट बॉक्स इफ यू हैव एनी टाइम हैव सीन दिस, की कुछ देख के सो रहे हो, कुछ रील या कोई वीडियो या कोई मूवी, एंड सेम इट हैपेंस. यस, ये समटाइम्स it comes in a dream as well, because you're so involved in it कि your subconscious has already took it inside, and then it's giving you in the form of dreams again back. Yeah, good. So I see many people, they promise me to just keep your screens or your electronic devices away from you. So this one practice will definitely improve sleep by at least 20 to 25%, guys. It's not me who's saying, it's you can read a lot of articles as well. Yeah, one practice will improve your sleep by 20 to 25%, I would say. Not a bad number, right? Yeah. Yeah. So let's go to the next one, balanced meal. See, sometimes have you observed this कि हम कभी पार्टी में गए हैं, we went to some function and we eat a lot. जब घर आते हैं तो पेट फुल भरा भरा लगता है, नींद नहीं आती, अरे यार नींद ही नहीं आ रही है, यू नो व्हाई? बिकॉज हमने बॉडी को इतना काम दे दिया, इतना डाइजेशन का काम दे दिया. द टाइम विच योर बॉडी नीड टू गो इनटू द रेस्टिंग स्टेट, you have given it a work of digestion. So balanced meal is very important for us to have a good night's sleep. When I say balanced meal, overeating भी नहीं होना चाहिए and कम भी नहीं होना चाहिए. It should be a balanced meal, and that too at least 120 to 150 minutes before you go to sleep. Try to finish your dinner at least before 2 hours you go to sleep. अब जैसे 10 o'clock if you're going to sleep, try to finish your meal by 8 p.m. This is another factor which impacts your sleep by 20 to 25%. So the screen time and the meal timings, ये दोनों मिलके आपकी नींद को 50% बेटर कर देगा guys. It's not me who's saying, you can go and research, you can go and read by yourselves. A meal before 2 hours, 2 hours में your stomach will be empty, your body will come into the resting mode, and if you're going to sleep, it will allow you to sleep. So how many of you here again promise me to start this practice also? Like start eating your meal at least 2 hours before you go to bed. Yes, Jesse ji. You know, guys, all these practices you just follow for 7 days, you'll start noticing improvements. I'm not saying you 1 year, 1 month. You just start practicing only 7 days, and then you definitely will start seeing results. And this particular technique of having a meal before 2 hours, it's not only gonna give you a good sleep, it will also improve your health as well. If you are facing if you are facing any health issues, it will also help you heal those health issues as well. Yes, you have heard it right. Sleep के साथ साथ it's also gonna help you in your achieving a good health as well. Yeah. So एक के साथ एक free. You're getting like 1+1 if you follow this. Yes. So I've got many promises that you're gonna start this from today. Yeah. Okay. So the next important practice which I teach my students is, first one is a consistency, Jivanji. A consistency, yeah? Okay. So every day we take a bath and we clean our body, right? But before going to bed, do we clean our minds? अभी जिस इमोशन के साथ आप आए हो घर पे ऑफिस से या कहीं काम करके, उसी इमोशन को अंदर रख के सो जाते हो, बीट हेट, बीट एंगर, बीट इरिटेशन. Do you agree with me? Type in yes in the chat box ki whenever we always clean our body by taking bath, but we don't clean our body with these emotions. Do you agree with this? गुस्सा आया होगा तो उसी गुस्से के साथ सोने जाओगे. Do you agree? Yes. I teach my students how to take bath of these emotions as well. So we have so many techniques through which we can clear our minds, we can empty our minds, or we can just achieve the calm state. One of them is mindfulness. So there are different mindfulness techniques which I can't teach you here now because we are having a limited time here. So there are different mindfulness practices which we can do, wherein we can just clear our minds and make it ready for sleep. Stretching is another technique, like a simple stretches, like you can do like the simple stretches, hand, your neck, your hand. So this is one of the stretches which will release all the tensions from your body. So पूरे दिन के हम थके रहते, right? We go outside, we travel, some of them we go to metro, some of them we drive. कितना थक जाते हैं, body stiff हो जाती है, right? So the stretching releases all the muscle tensions, and it really helps us give a very good night's sleep. Yeah. So stretching and mindfulness is another important technique which helps us in achieving a really good night's sleep. Another important technique which has been even approved by the certified yoga community as well, yoga nidra. Yoga nidra, or we also call it as progressive muscle relaxation. This is another important technique which will help us ease all the tensions from our body. Each and every organ, each and every muscle of your body get relaxes. So we help our students with some guided audios which help them to practice this yoga nidra every day. So see guys, एक चीज से नहीं है, मतलब दिस इज ऑल द लाइफस्टाइल थिंग्स विच यू नो. अभी कुछ चीजें हमने खराब कर दी है, राइट, जैसे स्लीप एंड हेल्थ एंड ऑल. तो अचीव इट डिफरेंट डिफरेंट गोलियां लेनी पड़ती, राइट. इफ यू हैव सेवरल इश्यूज यू हैव डिफरेंट पिल्स, राइट. So to achieve overall things, you have to practice all these things. Like you have to practice all the techniques which I'm sharing with you to achieve really a good sleep. Yeah. So let's go to the next. Journaling, reading books, and listening to music. So as I've said you कि हमको स्क्रीन से दूर रहना है 1 hour पहले. तो उस 1 hour में करना क्या है देन? उस 1 hour में you can do journaling. So journaling is nothing but it's a habit of writing whatever happened with you every day, what are good things, bad things. Every day you just write down on a piece of paper or a book. You keep a journaling book and you log it every day. ये लॉगिंग हैबिट इतना पावरफुल है ना, इतना पावरफुल है ना कि तुम्हारे मन में से ना टेंशन हट जाएगा. जैसे तुम्हारा, जैसे थिंक कि यू हैड फाइट विद समवन, so you can just log it कि आज मैंने ये फाइट हुआ था, not feeling well, but I released everything, now I'm feeling calm. You can journal this. So there are different journaling techniques which I teach my students, wherein you can follow this and you can achieve a good calmer mind, calmer state of mind, which can help you in achieving really good sleep. Reading books. So reading books, so instead of looking some reels or being in screen time, you can read some good books. You can read some good novels, you can read some good spiritual books. So spending time with these reading books is really one of the most powerful thing. कभी आपने हमने बचपन में आपने देखा होगा कि हम ऐसे पढ़ाई करने जाते थे और हमको नींद आ जाती थी, याद है आपको? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू रिमेंबर दिस? टाइप इन द चैट बॉक्स कि बचपन में हम पढ़ने जाते थे और हमको गहरी नींद आ जाती थी. जस्ट टाइप इन द चैट बॉक्स इफ यू रिमेंबर दिस फ्रॉम योर चाइल्डहुड. यस, यस, यस जैसे जी. ओनली 2 people, या जीवन, यस. सो जस्ट इनकलकेट दिस हैबिट ऑफ रीडिंग. उससे क्या होगा ना, डबल बेनिफिट मिलेगा. यू विल बी एबल टू gain some knowledge, you'll be able to learn something. At the same time, you'll also be able to achieve some good sleep as well. Just keep the lights dim and take some book. Just get some habit of reading the books, yeah. And listening to music, not harsh or hard music, just some soft music. Just anything you can listen which calms your mind. जब हम गाना सुनते हैं ना, that music waves, they enter into our brain and they keeps our brain into a state of relaxation. This is why listening to music is also one of the important technique which can help us in achieve a good sleep. Yeah. So you can listen to some soft music, whatever you like. Yeah. So the next powerful technique which I'm gonna teach you is a very powerful. हम में से कितने लोग हैं यहाँ पे जो हमारे पास ना लाइफ में 10 चीजें अच्छी है, कोई एक चीज ही खराब चल रही है. Instead of being thankful to the 10 things, we are only bothered about that one thing. How many of you agree with me that yes, this is what happening with me as well? Ki instead of being thankful to what we have, we are just bothered of that one thing जो हमारे पास नहीं है और which is we are lack of. Do you agree? Type in yes in the chat box if you are in that state. Only Shweta, not everyone. So every one of us here, we are really grateful to all the things we have. Great if you are really grateful. Yeah. So the next powerful technique is gratitude. We call it as attitude of gratitude. So be grateful, guys. Your heart, be grateful to your heart. It is working for you 24 hours. Be grateful to your lungs. It is working for you 24 hours. Be grateful to your brain. Be grateful to the food. Be grateful to your job. Be grateful to your mobile. Be grateful to your house. Be grateful to your bed. There are n number of things for that you can be grateful of. Do you agree with me? Type in yes in the chat box if you have so many things for that you can be grateful of. You have a good job. You can walk on your legs. You have seen people outside. There are many people who are not getting even two times meal a day. They are only getting one meal a day. But how fortunate we are that कि हमारे लिए रहने के लिए proper छत है. We have good food. We have good jobs. Do you agree with me? कि we have all these things with us. We have several things for us that we can be grateful of. आप मानते हो हमारे पास ऐसी बहुत सारी चीजें जिसके लिए हम ग्रेटफुल हो सकते हैं, राइट? या सो दिस अनदर पावरफुल टेक्निक इज एटीट्यूड ऑफ ग्रैटिट्यूड. सो बीइंग ग्रेटफुल मोड बिफोर गोइंग टू स्लीप. ये ग्रैटिट्यूड इतना पावरफुल है ना कि वंस यू स्टार्ट प्रैक्टिसिंग दिस ना यू स्टार्ट सीइंग मिरेकल्स इन योर लाइफ. दिल से किसी 6 चीज 7 चीजों को थैंकफुल करके सो एंड प्रैक्टिस दिस फॉर 1 वीक. यू विल सी सम मिरेकल इन योर लाइफ कि जो चीजें तुम्हारे पास नहीं है ना ऑटोमेटिकली आने लग जाएगी. How many of you would promise me to practice this gratitude from today onwards? Just be thankful. I'm thankful to my mobile. I'm thankful to my bed. I'm thankful to my body. I'm thankful to my parents. I'm thankful to God. You have several things to be thankful of. Yeah. So I see only two people want to start from this practice from today. Not everyone. Guys, just type in I in the chat box. I'm not asking you to pay me. Yeah, I'm just asking you to type in I in the chat box if you practice. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I see not everyone is grateful in their life. Yeah. Okay. Good, 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 good. Yeah. So the next important thing is this is also one of the important practice which I achieved a lot of results with this. Massaging your foot. Take some oil, any almond oil or कोकोनट ऑयल. एक 10 मिनट के लिए सोने से पहले ना ये जो फुटसोल होता है ना फुटसोल जस्ट मसाज इट इन द सर्कुलर मोशन. बॉडी कितना रिलैक्स हो जाएगा. यू जस्ट एंजॉय इट. आई मीन बॉडी एकदम रिलैक्स मोड में चले जाएगा. यू जस्ट स्टार्ट दिस प्रैक्टिस फ्रॉम टुडे. See, I have already told you several things to start from today, but you can start with few of the things and you can just test it on yourself, like what is working better for you. If someone is really having a very strenuous job, you can try doing the yoga nidra and foot massaging. If someone is not having that much strenuous job, then you can practice mindfulness, journaling. या क्योंकि खाली दिमाग जो होता है ना बहुत से थॉट्स भरे हुए होते हैं, राइट? सो if you're not active and you're staying at home for most of the day, you can practice those techniques. Yeah, so all these techniques you can start and you can start seeing results. So massaging you understood, right? Both the foot soles, 10 to 15 minutes every night before you go to sleep. 5 minutes each foot sole you can start massaging. Yeah. Okay. So next is health supplements. This I would not recommend it to everyone because this can be given only by healthcare practitioners. So if you're really in deficient of some vitamins like D3, if you're not getting it adequate from the sunlight, yes, sometimes doctors or healthcare professionals can guide you in getting some good supplements that can also help you sleep. Yeah. So these are the 10 important techniques which we have learned today, which can help us, which will help us if you practice it consistently to have a good sleep like a baby. How many of you have find these techniques really good or you were excited to learn this? Just type in I in the chat box if you enjoyed these 10 techniques. And then next we'll move on to the forgiveness meditation. Guys, quickly now, at least now everyone, I would like, if you really enjoyed, type in yes. If you know, no. You said no, no problem. Only 3 people, 4 people. Guys, at least now you have, 1 घंटे से मैं बोलते जा रहा हूँ. At least say yes or no if you really liked it or not. If something really helps you, I'll be really grateful for it. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Patil ji. Thank you, Ranjan ji. Thank you. Thank you, Shweta ji. Thank you, Jeevan ji. Thank you, Shweta ji. Yeah. Yeah. Grateful. Yeah. Got it. Thank you. So now tell me Are there any person in your life with whom you have some relationship issues and you want to heal that? Type in I in the chat box if there is someone in your life, your friend, your spouse, or anyone it can be. You want to heal that right now in the meditation. Just type in I in the chat box. Type in I in the chat box if you want to heal. It can be a boss as well. If you want to heal your relationship with your boss as well, you can try this. Yeah? Good, 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 Jessiji. Okay, so now we are going to start this meditation. So I would request everyone to be seated comfortably wherever you are. It can be on a chair, it can be on the ground. Just be comfortable. I'm going to give you a minute of time so that you can find a place wherein make yourself really comfortable. जहाँ भी है आराम से बैठ जाइए आप, चेयर पे या नीचे कहीं पे भी रिलैक्स पोजीशन पे बैठ जाइए. वी गोना हैव दिस अमेजिंग मेडिटेशन टुडे. Yeah, are you ready? Just type in yes in the chat box if you're ready. Type in yes in the chat box if you're ready for this meditation. Okay. So I'm starting some music. Let me know if you can hear this. Can you hear the audio, guys? Yes, Jivan ji. Type in audio in the chat box if you can hear. Yes, yes. Okay, I can hear. You can hear it. Yes. Okay. Now, आपको क्या करना है ना? Simply, I'll give you some instructions. You follow those instructions. Okay? Is it clear, everyone? Okay. I request everyone to close their eyes first. I request everyone to close your eyes. Remember the face of that one person whom you want to heal your relationship. पर्सन का चेहरा आपके सामने लाइए, आंखें बंद करते हुए, जिससे आप अपना रिलेशनशिप हील करना चाहते हो. जस्ट रिमेंबर द फेस ऑफ दैट पर्सन. अभी उस पर्सन का चेहरा देखते हुए जो भी इमोशंस आपके बॉडी में आ रहे हैं, आने दीजिए उसे. आपके मन में आ रहे हैं, आपके माइंड में आ रहे हैं, गुस्सा आ रहा है, एंगर आ रहा है, कुछ भी आ रहा है, जस्ट लेट इट कम. उस पर्सन के चेहरे को देख के आपको क्या इमोशन आ रहा है, जस्ट लेट इट कम. Just feel it. An emotion, sometimes you can feel the sensations as well in your head. ऐसे brain ऐसे लगता है दिमाग बहुत heavy हो रहा है देख के उसको, या heart beat बढ़ गया है. Anything, any emotion, just let it. Can be any negativity, any irritation, and anything. Just let it come. Now what you do is, take your heart, take your right hand, just keep it on your heart. Take your right hand and keep it on your heart, guys. Heart पे रखिए, heart. हाथ को heart पे रखिए. Now start taking in some deep breaths. Deep breathe in, breathe out with your mouth. Breathe in, breathe out. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now I would ask yourself to ask this question to you. How long would you want to keep these emotions within yourself? इस इमोशंस को कितने दिनों तक अपने अंदर रखना चाहते हो, ये प्रश्न आप अपने आप से पूछिए. You want to carry it for next 1 month, 1 year, 10 years, lifetime, or you want to release it now? This can be your answer. It can be anything. You want to release it now. You want to release after 1 month. Yeah. Next, ask this question. If anyone wants, when will I release these emotions? When will I release these emotions? The answer will be right now. Yeah. Now, फिर से उस पर्सन के चेहरे को देखते हुए डीप ब्रीथ लीजिए. डीप ब्रीथ इन, ब्रीथ आउट. डीप ब्रीथ इन, ब्रीथ आउट. Yeah. So now you might be feeling light, and just keep your hands in the prayer mode and then start saying, I am really sorry. आई एम रियली सॉरी कि मैंने तुम्हारी नेगेटिव बातों पे ही कॉन्सेंट्रेट किया. आई एम रियली सॉरी फॉर कॉन्सेंट्रेटिंग ओनली ऑन द नेगेटिव थिंग्स बिटवीन अस. Please forgive me that I never tried to remember the good times which we had. Please forgive me that I never tried to remember the good times which we had. Please forgive me for whatever bad things I've done on you or with you. Please forgive me what all bad things or bad memories I had with you. Please forgive me for holding all these emotions for so long. Please forgive me for holding all these emotions so long. I really want to forgive you and myself now. I really want to forgive you and myself now. I'm ready to completely forgive and accept you the way you are and release all these negative emotions. I'm ready to forgive you and forgive myself and release all these negative emotions. Thank you so much for being in my life. Thank you so much for being in my life. Thank you so much for making my life beautiful. Thank you so much for making my life beautiful. I love you to the deepest of my heart. Just look at the face of that person and say, I love you to the deepest of my heart. How many times you want to say I love you? Say I love you to the deepest of my heart. Just you imagine you hugging that person and you're just saying I love you to the deepest of my heart. All the negative emotions against that person are just let go everything. This is a very small life. We are on this earth really for a really short time. Let's not carry all these emotions for a long time. Just imagine that all the love vibrations from you, they are just going to that person and that person is now smiling at you. Just imagine that all the love vibrations from you is going to that person and that person is smiling at you. And is again implying that he also loves you. He or she loves you. Just say I love you to the deepest of my heart. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Say this. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Let's take a deep breath in again. And a deep breath out. So slowly you can open your eyes and you can just reply in the chat box. How did you feel this? How was the meditation? Just let me know, guys. Just type in the chat box what experience were you left with after this meditation. Yeah. So as we didn't have a lot of time, so I just kept this very short, but this is a good process which done regularly, it gives you very, very immense benefits. So by using this, I have healed so many relationships with I have helped many people. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Okay, I will just type in those 4 practices which you can do this. You can just say this. Thank you. I love you. So guys, so we are not done yet. So I have something grateful to announce to you. So I will share you a WhatsApp link. So I would request everyone uh, who are really committed. I don't want all the others. So the really committed people, they can join in this WhatsApp group. So in this WhatsApp group, we are gonna do 7 days a, a challenge, and in that 7 days challenge, I'm gonna teach you all the techniques which we have discussed, right? I'm gonna share with you how to practice all that, like the mindfulness every day, every one day, in the form of a video, in the form of PDF. I'll share with you. So this will be a 7 days practice or a 7 day challenge. For this, I'm really looking for only committed people. If you're really committed, you join in this WhatsApp group. So once you join, I'll do the other announcements there. So this will be the practices which I'll be sharing with you, the meditations, the guided yoga nidras, everything I'm going to share with you in the form of a videos or some links. So if you're really committed, I would request you to join in this WhatsApp group. Yeah. Okay. So I just only need committed people. If you're really committed to practice every day, then you join, or else it's fine. Yeah, so this will be free. No worries, guys. I'm not going to charge any money for this. So this will be a free, because in the webinar we cannot cover many things, right? So all the techniques which you have discussed, like the mindfulness, everything, I'm gonna teach you there as well. Yeah.